Hello, my victorious Virgos. This is Brandy with Face of Three Tarot. Just finishing up cleansing your air, your space around this. I've meditated, pre-shuffled, all of that good jazz. We're going to do a quick love reading for you guys. Uh, Thank you so much for being here. I am so happy. We are starting to grow and really spread the word. If this is your first time here, welcome to the crazy. Welcome to the family. If you are returning, we're so grateful. You guys are helping us to spread the word out there, get our messages seen and heard a bit more, and that makes me so excited and so happy. So thank you. If this does not resonate, please do not make it resonate. Everyone has their story. Everyone's going through their strives and their own lives, and I pick up on a general energy. So you may want to check some of your other signs, your Venus, your moon, your rising, your north node, to get different perspectives. Do not make this fit if it does not. We all have enough issues without that. Cross watchers are welcome. I think I said please like, share, subscribe to help us to continue to grow. If you hear me say he, she, they, them, any type of pronouns, king and queen, it is an energy I am picking up on. It is not necessarily a gender. You will hear side and background noises. We have a busy household here. We keep it real. This is our lives. This is what's going on. So we go with the flow, and we just try to spread the love to you guys and spread the messages, because we've always been kind of natural tarot readers and empaths and empathetic, and so to get out there and actually be spreading it to a public domain is a bit of a different experience for all of us. So we are very grateful and thankful that you guys are taking an interest. It's pretty amazing. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Alrighty, Virgo, this is where we're going to land. This is where we're going to land with your reading. I will refer back to this card as we go through, just to remind myself, keep myself kind of focused as I babble on and confuse myself as to the directions we are going. And I'm hearing not that deck. So we will start with this one. We'll do a little bit of past, present, future. My intention is to get love readings and love spreads right now anyway. Sometimes I don't get that, and that's okay. I go with whatever the cards are saying and read them as they go. Let me think. I think it's the bulk of it. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I currently do have one of the iguanas out, so if she decides to plummet down onto the table, it will probably be a surprise for both of us. Just fair warning. Okay. 10 of Wands is in your past energies. Okay, carrying heavy burdens. 10 of Cups is in your past energies. Wow, that's 2 10s. You've got some cycles completing out, Virgo. And 8 of Wands, fast-moving communication, passionate messages, hopefully. And there she goes on the light. Yes, I hear you, baby. Don't knock the phone. Oh, there she goes. Sorry, my apologies. She's determined. Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, she's very much not happy with me at the moment. She's actually a rescue. Most of our animals around here are. And she's been a little bit on the hesitant side to come around to socialization. So I try to socialize her as much as possible nowadays. The Magician is in your current energy. Okay, this is manifestation. Somebody's brought this in, Virgo. You've been mixing all of this I was gonna say spill work. Oh, mixing all of these elements and saying, okay, this is what I want. This is what I want to bring into my world. 8 of Cups is mastery of a craft, further investment into a situation. King of Cups. Okay, that explains the little loungy air I took on there for a little bit. It is, because after I unmuted, I was like laid back in my chair, just like chilling. Almost as he is sitting in this chair. He's scoping things out. He is the king of emotion. He may not always express it very well, but he feels things very, very deeply. Um, he's surrounded by water, of course. It goes with the flow. He may not always be able to express himself well emotionally, but it is there, and you will know through his actions. He runs his kingdom very fairly, very openly. He runs it a lot with the heart energy. Okay. The Hermit. Going within, seeking those answers, hiding in your cave, debating. This is your energy, Virgo. This is you showing up in your reading. Ace of Swords, truth. Fresh beginnings with the ace. Knowledge coming in. Ooh, an Emperor. Very nice. He can be aggressive. He can be sometimes considered controlling. Aries energy goes after what he wants. Tends to get it. Fast moving. He's got a look on his face in this card like, what are you talking about? Because, yeah, I know you just didn't. I hope you can see that. It's almost like a smug, but not quite. Like, are you kidding me? Because I don't have time for this. That is almost his expression. As he is looking at that Ace of Swords over here. And this Hermit. We shall find out. We're going to dive into an expansion now. Let's find out what this is all about for our Virgos. I'm still hearing not that deck, so we're not going to touch that deck until it's time. Alright, can you tell me about this past energy for Virgo? Thank you. Ace of Swords once again. Knowledge. Fast moving. Information. Tell me about this Virgo, please. And with this past, with that happiness sitting there and that the burden sitting there, Two Swords, she's lashing out. She doesn't have her eyes blindfolded, but she's got them covered by her arm, by her elbow, as you can see. She's kind of got the swords out in front of her, not guarding her heart. So it's like, I'm just stabbing out there randomly, and hopefully you don't get stuck, because and she's just being watched by this dog, right? He's just keeping an eye on her as she's making this choice of whether she's going to lash out or not, or what she's going to do, how she's protecting herself, whatever knowledge or truth she's seeking to make this choice. He's just kind of keeping an eye on her. The Empress. Alrighty. So we got the Empress at the very beginning, the Emperor at the end. Alright. This works. Divine match. Divine counterparts. The Empress knows who and what she is. She knows her worth. You come at her correctly, or you're not going to get anywhere. She's going to tell you she don't have time for you. She's all about growth, prosperity, creativity. She's very fertile, not only in mental and emotional, but physical. So it could be talking about actual pregnancies or birthing of new ideas. That's some really great energy to be in the past energy. I mean, it's like you're starting this new, and you know, here's that Ten of Cups with, it's like the happily ever after. Why is it sitting in the past energy? It's happy. Okay, let's go into present and see if we get some more information here. Otherwise, I'll expand into that past a little bit more. Maybe it makes a lot more sense to you, Virgo. If it does, just let me know in the comments. This Magician, we have the King of Swords. The Nine of Cups in reverse. So that's like not getting the wish fulfillment. This is not emotionally satisfying. No gratification. You're not wanting to be on your own. This King of Swords is the logical king. It's faster moving energy. It's got the, you know, he brought his kingdom into being and where it's at by using his mind and his logic. He can be cold. He can be calculating. He can seem aloof sometimes, or that he doesn't care. He does. He just prefers to go the logical route. And he can definitely come across as not caring, plain and simple. You do not become a king by not caring. You have to have the maturity and the emotional stability to achieve that. Okay. But this magician is working on something, and that may be what that's what that's talking about, the 9. So it's bringing into, make it a little bit more on this, because that magician is some strong, powerful manifestation stuff. And why is it? I mean, you've still got your pentacle. So you're like, you're mourning these 4 pentacles that seem to be lost, seem to be gone to you forever. But you still have one above you. But you're not hanging on tight to that one. You're just like, I lost these. I want these back. I want this time and this energy back that I put into this. And I'm not going to get it. Yeah. This is not... what came into being from your manifestation was not what you were wanting or expecting. And it cost you. Ace of Staffs. There's that passion. There's that romance. There's that love. Okay, maybe not love, but at least lust. Sitting with this 8 of Pentacles, deciding to invest further into this situation. I'm still a bit confused, but we're going to move forward because I don't want to sit here and dwell on it and not be able to give you answers. Queen of Coins, Page of Swords. Pages are messengers, of course. Ace of Staffs. He's bringing in knowledge. He's bringing in clarity, but it's a page. It's not even night energy. And the Queen of Coins. That's the one everyone wants to marry. That's the queen of, you know, the earth energy. She's prosperous. She's worked hard to get where she's at, and she's not, you know, she doesn't mind sharing, but she's not just going to give it to anyone just because they have their hand out. Tell me about this King of Cups, please. 8 of Staffs in the reverse. So that's the 8 of Wands. Lack of communication, lack of... Five of Swords in the reverse. So the conflict is ended. There's no communication. There's no fighting. This is such immature energy to be mixed in with these kings and queens. Wow. Tell me some more about this King of Cups, please. The Tower. All of this drama is definitely going to cause that Tower moment. There's no doubt in my mind. Yeah, it's all going to come crashing down real quick, fast, and in a hurry. Because there's no foundation below this. This is such immature energies that keep showing up with these power cards. It's like, really? You're a king, but you're not going to communicate? You're, you know, investing more into this situation, but you're a page showing up with a queen? It's like, you wanted this new beginning, but we're not, you're not coming to me with the energy you said you were going to. Virgo, if this is you not ready for a situation, be open and honest with this person. Okay? You know who you are and what you are and where you're at in your life path. Okay? And if you are not to a certain point, that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You work towards what you're working towards. This is your path for a reason. Just don't tell someone you're ready for something so in-depth if you're not. Okay? And I would hope that they show you the same respect. That if they are not ready to meet you at your level, that they are respectful enough to tell you. All right. Because this is definitely crumbling down. This whole situation's a mess. I mean, in all reality, you're trying to invest. It's showing the King of Cups. You know, it's like, I'm working on this, and this Queen of Pentacles. This could, you know, and you've got the Magician there. You've got the Emperor. The Empress has showed up. What in the hell is all this immature energy doing mixed in with this? Let's see what this Hermit energy. At least this one I can say, Virgo, I'm fairly certain that one is you. Shit. Three of Cups. Okay, we're going to go out celebrating. We're going to get friends and family together, and they're going to drag you out of that cave and bring you back in socializing and say, okay, Virgo, we get it. You're going through all this drama, all this bullshit, but it's time to live again. Okay? We're got your back. We're here for you. Please forgive the outside noises. But you can't just stay in your cave thinking about this. You deserve better. You deserve more. We're going to help you the way we know how. Okay? We're going to have get-togethers. We're going to do whatever it is. You know, socializing, your inner circle, your family, whatever it is. They're dragging you out of hermit mode, Virgo. Two of Coins. Yeah, you dropped those pentacles. You said forget it. I'm done. I'm not going to continue juggling my life situations for this situation. That I was manifesting. I thought I was bringing in something wonderful, and this was a damn mess. All right, there we go. Diving back into work, Virgo. Mastering that craft. Investing in something. Queen of Staffs. There's that fire energy coming in. You're grabbing onto that for now. You're going to be in demand, Virgo. All eyes are going to be on you. You're going to be found attractive, passionate. She goes after what she wants. And in this case, she's diving back into work. And that is going to become her passion. She's going to get further into her pinnacles and invest more and make those pinnacles grow. Because for right now, this whole love situation wasn't working. And Virgo, sometimes it's not. And it sucks. It really does. But it is about finding the correct match. Someone that's going to match you on where you're at as well. And sometimes we're not ready either. Sometimes we're just, and it took me way too long to figure that out. Sometimes we're just not at that level of saying, hey, this is what I'm wanting. And the universe is like, no, you're not ready. I tested you. You're not ready. I tested you. You're not ready. I didn't realize that. But I know now. And looking back, I can go, yeah, I was being protected from these situations. I knew I wasn't ready. I just wasn't going to admit it. I was too stubborn. Tell me some more about this. Oh, okay. The sun. Here comes the sun. Oh, sorry. I will spare you. That's the joy, the happiness, the victory coming in with all of this, prosperity. All right, tell me about the rest of this for Virgo and the future energy, please. All right, that deck says it's done. I am going to kind of put all of this over here. I'm not going to put it away yet because I may want to look back at it, but probably not. I know not this. Okay, I'll grab the pagan deck. I kept hearing on this reading, do not use that deck. I don't know. I use that deck a lot. Why can't I use that deck today? Sound like a pouting child. Tell me about this Emperor, please. Six of Wands is victory. Seven of Swords. Somebody's spying in. The pagan deck, it often has the meanings are not the same as standard tarot cards. But as you can see, she's very clearly spying. She's been out hiking, and she's looking in on a camp. I don't see it as lying, deceitful, anything else. She's keeping an eye on a situation. Six of Wands, excuse me, of course, is the Victory card. And as you can see, as this is being celebrated, her joining this coven, whatever your religious beliefs are with this deck, like I said, I use it because it is such different definitions. It gives me a different perspective on a lot of things. She's got someone standing next to her that's keeping an eye on this entire situation. Okay? He's got her back. He is watching everything around her. He is happy for her, but he's also protecting her. Now, this could be your guardian angel, could be your best friend, could be a karmic, could be your pet. I don't know. You've got something that is standing there keeping an eye on you. Right there while you're celebrating. Right there while you're in this emperor mode. This is your guard. Okay? Five of Swords again. All right. If you see this, okay. They've been fighting. They've been having this battle. But they are standing back to back and protecting each other. They have gone through this together. This Emperor talks of, his strength, his clarity, his control, his not necessarily control of you, but control of situations, keeping himself in check, going after what he wants. Very powerful energy of this Emperor. He is, again, the king of all the kings. You combine them all together, and that's what this Emperor is. He has plenty to take care of whoever he wishes for. He's very logical, very emotional when he desires to be. Very spiritual. Can be very passionate about whatever his interests are. Okay, Taurus. If you have a significant other that you have been with for a while, you guys are standing strong together through a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of conflict, and it's caused some problems between you. But overall, y'all are going to stand tough and come through this situation. Okay? It's going to be a rough road. It's got you back in your head. There's some truth coming out, and as that truth comes out, things are going to become clearer, and you're going to come back together into a partnership, I do believe, because this tower is going to bring all this bullshit down. So as I said, if you are already with someone and they have had your back through all of this, then you guys are going to come out on the other end together still. All right, tell me some more. Judgment. Okay, Judgment is like trying again usually. In this deck, she is talking to a counselor, and she is actually visiting into a past life situation of watching some of the other members of her coven in this past life that were hung, and worried and fearful that she was next. Okay? It's all coming out. It's all about truth coming out, things being known, understanding. Okay, thank you. I was going to add them back in for the final. All right. If this is a love situation and you are single currently and you're dealing with all of this mixed stuff, remember who and what you are, Taurus. Don't accept less than what you deserve. Okay? You do not need all of this drama, all of this conflict, all of this bullshit, all of this minor energy when you're coming in with strength. Okay. Anything else Taurus needs to know, please? Elemental of Pentacles. There you go. That's driving right into like your hermit mode. This is your strength. This is all of the... Oh, sorry. I'm hearing take it, but I'm not... Yes, I'm stubborn. I'm not taking that. You're going to have to show me what you want me to see. That was a whole book. Sorry. Yeah, I'm arguing with myself, I guess. But that's the same type of thing. Taking all the physical elements that deal with pentacles and ground energy and combining it all together. This is where your strength is, Virgo. This is, you're steadfast, you're hardworking, the way you deal with situations. This is speaking of that. Thank you. The wheel, yep, fate, destiny. Continuing on. Okay. Anything else? Thank you. Anything else? Thank you. What else does Taurus need to see, please? Thank you. What else does Taurus need to see, please? What else does Taurus need to see? Okay, what else does Taurus need to see, please? That one wants to slip, so we're going to take it. Or I will put it up here, just in case. What does Taurus need to see, please? Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Alrighty. Okay, so we have this earth energy, destiny, fate with this wheel. Keep the wheel turning. We don't want it to go backwards. We want to continue learning our lessons. We don't want to be stagnant and have it going absolutely nowhere. This Seven of Wands, it can sometimes be a defensive energy. In this case, once again, she has that person standing there helping her go through this. She's trying to learn about something, and he's like pointing it out. This is something he's good at, so he's helping. And she's accepting that assistance. Okay? You may want to keep that in mind, Virgo. The Strength card. If someone has been with you through all of these struggles and all of this strife, you need to pay attention to that person and not let them ever go. Because that is rare in our world today. This is strength. Of course, being strong can talk of, taming the beast. In this one, she's showing her strength and her caregiving and her love through being around all these animals in nature, right? They're all coming to her. They're all checking in with her. She's being one with them. Okay, this Nine of Pentacles. Usually Nine of Pentacles is like a single energy. You know, hey, I've got it going on. I've got got all my pentacles in a row. I am doing just fine on my own. Okay, Virgo, there is absolutely nothing wrong with this. I encourage this energy at times. Very muchly so. Yeah, she's resting, relaxing. Don't forget this other person over here that's had your back, though, through all of this. Okay? You've got it going on, but it's always helpful to remember and be thankful for those that have helped us get to where we are. All right. Got this Two of Swords. Have a little bit of faith. Wanting some knowledge before you make a decision, make a choice. She doesn't have those swords crossed across her heart. She's not guarding her heart. She's trying to make a choice based on logic, based on information. She's having to have faith because you see that person behind her? She doesn't know who that is that's covering her eyes. Is it an enemy or is it a friend? She's been snuck up on. What is she going to do? That card speaks of having faith, making the correct decision. I mean, she can strike out and strike that person down. Is that a choice she truly wants to make at this point, this juncture? And then it ends with the Four of Wands. The happiness, the celebrating once again, the dancing. This can be the pre-marriage card, the 1111 card, commitment card. And you see who she's committing to. That person that's been standing by her side all this time. Or has been standing by his side all this time. Whichever. It's all good. It all works. I love it, Taurus. Again, this is kind of a confusing love spread. If you are, I will leave it as a love spread because it doesn't do me any good at this point. Because if you're either watching still because you're in this situation and you relate to it, or you've tuned out. So I'm good either way. I would prefer that you're listening to my babbling, but it is what it is, right? This is the Initiate of Chalices that I had put up to the top. She is kind of like the Page of Cups. bringing in that love, that emotion, possibly an apology. I'm almost looking at this like an overall for this reading. When it came out, and I wasn't sure if I was supposed to take it or not. It makes sense. If somebody is coming in to apologize for all of this, for all this drama, for all this strife later on in your future energies, but you know, we don't forgive people for them. We forgive people for us, so that it's not eating us from the inside out. But this person does love you and does care about you if they're going through the effort of this after all this conflict. Okay. I'm going to get a couple of oracle messages. Call it done for this time, Virgo. Yeah, this conflicting energy is just baffling. It's unusual for me to not get a clear view or a clearer view. It's unusual. I mean, you have the Emperor, the Empress, you had matches and divine counterparts, but you've got all this strife and conflict and loss and straining it out and coming out victorious. And that's what matters, Taurus. Excuse me, Virgo. Maybe you're dealing with a Taurus. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. Now, someone else recently had gotten this card as their oracle message as well. I don't remember who. But that's pretty amazing. I mean, I didn't think I was going to use these cards a whole lot. What else does Taurus need to... Thank you. Any other... Okay. I'm hearing that's good. I mean, because if you just read the messages on their own, it's like, huh? What is it talking about? I mean, it's profound and it's amazing, but usually it helps tie the whole reading together. When I accept the love of the universe as my primary teacher, I will always be guided back to the light. Okay. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. Okay, you remember all this drama I was talking about? This is learning a lesson, moving forward, and showing that you're going to come out on top and you're going to still be a happy, joyful, fulfilled individual after all this bullshit. That you're not going to let it turn you bitter. You're going to learn, you're going to grow, and you're going to prosper. And you're going to smile and say, you know what? That's okay. I know you're miserable in your own little world. And that's your choice. But I choose to be happy and fulfilled. All right, that's what I got for you, Virgo. I hope this was helpful. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye-bye.